The music and entertainment world was rocked by the arrest of Sean "Diddy" Combs, one of the most influential and wealthy figures in hip-hop history. Once celebrated for his business skills and influence, Combs now faces serious legal battles following a series of lawsuits and allegations that have garnered widespread attention. On September 17th, he was indicted on charges of sex trafficking by force, racketeering conspiracy, fraud, and transporting individuals for prostitution. These charges, which have shocked fans and the public alike, stem from claims that have surfaced over the years, alleging a long history of abusive and criminal behavior. In addition to the lawsuits, disturbing videos and testimonies have emerged, suggesting his involvement in these crimes over many years. Numerous individuals have since come forward, alleging that they were victims of his abusive behavior, further complicating his legacy as one of hip-hop's most influential figures. No amount of baby oil will be enough for him to slip out of this one. So brace yourself, because we're about to witness some of the unbelievable, shocking moments Diddy was caught on camera doing some seriously questionable things. Because like we all know, the internet never forgets. In a resurfaced clip from a 2002 appearance on Late Night with Conan O'Brien, the rapper openly discussed his infamously over-the-top get-togethers and even gave tips on hosting. He described the essentials of his parties, rattling off a list of key ingredients for a killer party, including multiple alcohols, water for women, and heat instead of air conditioning. When the late night show host remarked that this sounded kind of dangerous, Diddy said it was just a little kinky. What makes this clip so weird is how relaxed Diddy is while describing these outlandish party habits like they're totally normal. But I guess normal has never really been his strong suit. He doesn't check into hotels like most people. Instead, he sends someone ahead to prepare the room, what he refers to as preparing the sexy. In the 2004 clip, in an interview with Conan O'Brien, which has recently resurfaced, Diddy casually describes how his assistant, Farnsworth Bentley, would set the mood in his hotel suites before his arrival. The entire bit was absurdly funny, with Conan poking fun at the idea of someone going in just to make the room sexy for Diddy. That would have been the case if not for his more serious and ongoing legal troubles. But that is simply the tip of the iceberg in his mountain of weirdness. A 2016 surveillance video obtained by CNN shows Sean "Diddy" Combs violently grab, shove, drag, and kick his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura during an altercation in a hotel in California. This disturbing footage graphically illustrates one of the alleged beatings described in Ventura's lawsuit, which Combs had previously and vehemently denied. The emergence of this video adds a chilling context to the accusations against him, including another lawsuit filed in November that alleged rape and severe physical abuse spanning over a decade. Thankfully, Cassie got the justice she deserved. Justice System 1, Diddy 0. But Cassie wasn't his only victim, far from it. In yet another resurfaced clip, Diddy can be seen casually talking about spending 48 hours with a young Justin Bieber. But that's not even the weirdest part. The unsettling detail is that Diddy insists they can't talk to anyone about what happened during that time. Who leaves a teenager with a fully grown man, unsupervised, under such bizarre conditions? The whole situation raises red flags, and you can't help but wonder what kind of experience Bieber must have had. And then a year later, they met yet again. I'm guessing he's learned to keep his distance, because you can tell from the video just how uncomfortable Justin was with the whole interaction. But Diddy wasn't having it, because he can get whatever he wants, right? He said it himself, he is savage. When Diddy and a young Justin Bieber appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Justin innocently gushed about receiving a Lamborghini from Diddy. But the moment quickly took an awkward turn when Diddy immediately shushed him, warning the teen about what he could and couldn't say on national TV. The tension in that moment was hard to miss, and it raised more than a few eyebrows. Nothing suspicious there. If you thought that was weird, check out the next one. Affection between a mother and her child is totally normal, but a grown man kissing his mom on the lips, now that's just weird. A 2022 clip featuring Diddy and his mother, Janice Combs, has resurfaced, sparking renewed conversation. In the footage, they're seen receiving IV hydration together, sharing a series of playful moments. But what caught everyone's attention was the lip kiss between the two. While it might have flown under the radar back then, it's being re-examined now, especially given Diddy's ongoing legal troubles. Diddy has a thing for making people around him uncomfortable, and that is what he did with Mike Tyson on the 1999 TV show, The Keenan Ivory Wayans Show. The clip, which can be seen below, begins with Combs placing his hand close to Tyson's leg. Iron Mike then holds up Diddy's hand, appearing to show to the host a ring that the rapper was wearing, before moving it on to Combs' own leg and shuffling forward on the sofa. The next one is even more disturbing. In this unsettling video, Diddy introduces a young girl named Ava Baroni as his adopted daughter. The rapper kisses her on the cheek as she affectionately calls him Papa Combs and shares how she met his twin daughters, Delilah and Jessie, when she was just a child. However, TMZ later confirmed that Diddy had never legally adopted Ava and that the entire scene was part of a skit. It's unclear where Ava Baroni is today, but it's safe to assume she's staying out of the spotlight, especially given the controversies surrounding him. After all, who would want to be linked to him now? Biggie and Puff were often seen as close friends, but one particular moment caught on camera raised a few eyebrows. The two were acting unusually close and affectionate, leading to speculation about whether their relationship was more than just friendship. While it may seem like your regular bromance, the footage still looks suspicious. But that's not the only time he's been seen in such situations. You could practically feel the discomfort radiating from Birdman in that clip. Puff seemed completely oblivious to the concept of personal space, getting way too close and even rubbing all over him. Birdman's body language said it all. He looked like he wanted to be anywhere but there. Once again, Diddy brought up the infamous 48 hours thing, and this time, he made it even creepier by adding that the trip wouldn't be a success unless they ended up in the hospital. Seriously, what could be more unsettling? The idea of spending 2 days straight with him was already strange, but the implication that pushing things to the point of needing medical attention was part of the plan? That takes the weirdness to a whole new level. Leave it to Diddy to make a room full of grown men squirm. During a podcast appearance, he got so drunk that he started throwing out suggestive comments left and right. The awkwardness in the room was so palpable, with everyone clearly uncomfortable, but unsure how to respond. Oh well, it seems like Diddy's been dropping hints all along, and we just didn't see it. Or maybe it's the alcohol that loosens him up and reveals the real him. Either way, these awkward moments keep piling up, and they're hard to ignore. In the end, Diddy's bizarre on-camera moments, whether it's crossing boundaries, making uncomfortable comments, or flaunting his eccentric lifestyle, seem to be just the tip of the iceberg. While his wild antics were once brushed off as harmless quirks of a celebrity lifestyle, they now take on a more disturbing tone. As more of his unsettling behavior comes to light, it's clear that the story of Sean Diddy Combs is far more complicated than the flashy image he's built over the years. And the question remains, how much of this was always there, just waiting for us to notice?